Hello, me friends. Did I wake you guys up? Welcome back here to Josie Says, pues, está cabrón. Now, before I start, guys, I want to apologize. I am in my high-tech studio, aka my car. And I do have the microphone on, guys. So, I don't know if you guys could pick up on the rain. It is pouring in Southern California right now. So if you guys could hear the rain, that's what's going on. But we're going to consider it like casual background music. Yeah. Like I said, guys, welcome back. Today's Stack Out On situation. It's a very, very touchy one. It's a situation that might get family members or friends really, really welled up if you bring it up to them. And it's going broke to please others. Is it worth it? Or going broke to try to show off a very unrealistic lifestyle, guys. And the reason why I say that this causes maybe arguments, it's because we all know that one family member that is struggling. Yeah, they're always posting that they're out eating. They're always wearing the latest insert product here. And they're always out and about, And if you were to tell them anything in regards to this, they will get, they'll get crazy. But I find it, and I may be wrong, guys, because, I'm not perfect, that the more broke someone is, the harder to try to show that they're not. And when you think about it, guys, that really sounds crazy and stupid. But why? Why? That's my question, guys. Why do people go broke to please others? I'm going to tell you a little story, guys. Story time. And this happened to my friend. I'm going to call him Johnny. And you guys are going to know or notice that a lot of my friends are called Johnny. Anyways, he was that guy who will go broke to look a certain way and live a certain lifestyle. And it all started back in the days when another friend of his invited him to a party in Hollywood. He fell in love with everything. He fell in love with the scene. He fell in love with the parties. He just fell in love. And the first time he went out, it was easy, nothing big, nothing major. He spent about $100. It was no biggie. But then it was an every other day thing. And, he was invited to go shopping. He was invited to go here and there and have dinner. And, it just got very, very complicated. And in his little head, he knew his job was not cutting it for this lifestyle. So he did what any responsible 20-year-old would do. He got credit cards. And he started maxing them out, guys, because, the minimum payment is $20. And then he found himself in another Está Cabrón situation. And you guys know what this one is. And I personally went through it in my early 20s as well. Was the situation where you're asking yourself, do I really need electricity? So he started calling, different bills and trying to move, payments here, payments there, and extension on bills, the whole works, right? That's the only way he could survive and live this, very fake lifestyle. Well, guys, his droga, it got too much. And do you guys know what that means? Because in Spanish, there's this thing that we say, está endrogado. And that usually means, he's maxed out on bills. And, well, he needed a way out, guys. And the only way out was to ask this friend, right? This friend that's living this very fancy lifestyle. He figured if he has money, if I don't have money and I'm living this lifestyle, and he has money, right? Because he's living the lifestyle. So he went and he asked for the money, guys. He asked for a loan. ¿Y qué creen? Yep, his friend was broke too. Da-da-da-da. This is the day he found out that all his new friends lived at home with their parents and had no bills. And he actually was the only one doing it right, I guess. He was living on his own. So yeah, guys, this is the day he his eyes were open. Los ojos se le abrieron. He was woke. Is that how you say it? I'm trying to be cool, guys. And let me tell you guys, if you guys right now are shaking your head or stomping your feet, rolling that little neck, clapping your hands, it's because you guys probably know somebody in this situation or had that situation, or maybe it happened to yourself. And I'm wondering why, guys. Why? Well, anyways, he started seeing less of these people. He started selling his own, very expensive shoes, his clothes, everything you could think of. He started selling it. And little by little, he got out of debt, and he knew he could never go back to that lifestyle. He knew that he couldn't afford it to begin with, but he still went to it. And my question, guys, is still why? Why do we do that? Or why do people do that? And is it worth it? No, my friends. No, it is not. Let me tell you guys. Stop it. Stop if you even consider it, or if you're even trying to carry the one and, subtract the two. Stay away from this situation, guys. I could go on and on about other está cabrón situations I've seen people been through. Like, I know this such and someone, she maxed out all her credit cards just to please her former boyfriend and family members. And right now she's in debt, guys. She's in debt $20,000, and she's only making $13 an hour, guys. So do the math. It's not worth it, because now she's not even with the guy, and she's in so much debt, and everybody's moving on with their nice, pretty lives, and she's over here, drowning in debt. And it wasn't worth it, guys. So it's a está cabrón situation. It's a very, very está cabrón. And I know that a lot of people out there, if you guys are listening to this and you're the creepers, I'll call you guys the ghost, that don't never comment, never like, or never like my post, but you guys are all up in the chisme. It's okay. I love you guys. They call me antisocial, and I know that they think of this because I never go out, or I don't have a huge circle of friends, but they can assume whatever they want, because everybody who knows me, the few people that really, really know me, and not just through YouTube and Facebook and any other social media, you guys know that this is very far from the truth, guys. And the reason why is because en cada salida, you're gonna spend money, and it's money that I know I don't have, and if I do have, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And if I see that you're struggling with your bills or anything like that, and you're still spending money a lo pendejo, then I'm going to back away from you, because your priorities are not set straight, and you're not going to understand what it is to save money. And I think that's what the problem is nowadays, guys. The priorities have changed. With this whole Insta everything, everybody wants to be liked, and everybody likes the little heart next to their pictures. And, these are the people that have to buy everything. They have to buy everything, take a picture, and post. Or, they buy makeup or the expensive lashes, and then post a picture, and, they swear because it cost them $40 compact, like, that's going to make miracle, guys. And we all know, it doesn't make miracles. And it's not that I'm hating, guys. It's just like, I know a lot of these people that are doing that are not financially stable to do that. Okay? So, let me pause for a second, guys. Let me pause for a second, because I can literally feel a lot of you guys rolling your eyes. Okay? I see you. If, and there's a big if, you are doing good in life, and you're out of debt, and you could afford everything your little heart desire, then insert applause here. Yay! Good for you. But us other 95%, let's not look at these people and try to igualarnos and go into debt while doing it. They're not struggling. They can do it. And to tell you the truth, guys, I am not going to go in debt to please people that, in reality, are not signing my paycheck. It's like my mom says. If you're walking around and you're not walking naked, and you have shoes on your feet to keep you, your feet from getting wet, then you're doing good. And I applaud my mom for doing that, because that's literally what it comes down to. But, guys, before I go, let me tell you guys one last story, and I'm going to close with this, guys. And it's about my loving father, who you guys will hear me talk a lot about, because he's a very humble man, and he's a very, very money savvy man. We're talking about a man who grew up in a cave in Mexico, yes guys, 8K, with 6 brothers and sisters, came to the States when he was very, very young with nothing, zero, and built an empire next to my mother. You know, when they met each other, my dad asked her a simple question: do you want to build an empire with me? My mom said yes. They got married 39 years later. They have their empire, guys. And they always raised us. Never did I know anything about name brands, or never did I see them spend money on ridiculous wants. Like, never. Okay, guys? They have 5 kids. We're 5 of us, and we all got a car for graduation, and we all got education after high school. We all did. And I think that is very, very, very nice, because we never they never spend money on themselves to give us a better future, and that's what it's all about, right? So when he retired, he always has driven a bucket car. So when he retired, he wanted his truck of his dream, which was a 2017 4-door white Silverado truck. Those trucks are badasses, guys. So he showed up to the dealership in his usual attire, and it's these chanclas, huaraches, and his outfit and a sombrero for the sol, right? And yeah, so picture that, guys. Picture that kind of guy rolling up to a dealership. Well, I kid you guys not, it took them 30 minutes to help out my dad. 30 minutes. Kid you not. And al último le mandan al chiquillo, the new guy. And this is a brand new kid, right? So they figured, hey, go practice on that old man who's not going to buy anything but, whatever. So after, the kid comes up to my dad, and my dad explained, I want a new truck. I want 0 mileage. I want it white. Make it happen. They bring him into the office. They run his credit and credit history. And like magic, guys, all of the sudden, everybody wanted to help my daddy, right? Everybody like, ¿Cómo estás, Señor Jose? And what can we get for you, right? And my dad's like, no, none of you guys can help me. I want that kid to keep on helping me, right? Because he started helping me. Now, whatever reason it was, guys, he did. And good for that kid, because he walked out of that day with a huge commission, guys. And I bet you all the other guys learned a very, very, very valuable lesson that day. And it's a lesson that I'm going to finish with, guys, and I hope you guys understand that. Please do not make it to where people like you because of what you're wearing, your lifestyle, the fakeness. Don't have people like you for that. Have people like you because you're honest, you're humble, you're genuinely nice. If your friends are liking you because they think you have this flashy lifestyle, or you're going broke trying to prove something you're not, it's not worth it, guys. It's not. Those are not real friends. I don't know how else to put it lightly. It's a fakeness that is an epidemic. I see it all the time. My twin sister used to work for a repo company, and let me tell you guys, they have stayed in business for a long time for that same concept, that people buy more than what they need to. And don't please people that are not worth it. It's not worth it. And I think everybody learned that lesson that day that my dad drove out there with the truck, that sometimes the people in chanclas and in sombreros are living a more beautiful and stress-less life than all of those people that are trying to prove they have it all. Think about it, guys. Think about it. And this is all the time I have for you guys. I'm so sorry. I wish it could be longer. If you guys are still with me, I thank you for staying with me for more than 14 minutes. Yay! Please remember, guys, to comment down below on my Instagram if you heard this podcast. Let me know what you think about it, and tell me your thoughts. You guys can record, the messages for me. I always listen to them. I love hearing your guys' opinion. Until then, guys, remember that Josie says, pues, cabrón. Till next time, guys. Wednesday, that is. Stay tuned. Bye.